Hello, Hogziller here again, and in today's video I'm going to cover my top 5 tips to completing the Pathfinder achievement for Euro Truck Simulator 2. The Pathfinder achievement is where you discover 100% of all roads on the map. Let's get started. The first item is set a reasonable goal percentage for each day. Let me get started with a hard truth on this achievement. This is gonna take some time, especially if you have all the DLCs for the game. I would not even recommend trying for this achievement until you have at least 3 or 4 garages that are fully staffed. There are so many little segments outside of the base game maps that this will not be a 2 or 3 day accomplishment. This could be a multi-month accomplishment for most people. I would recommend setting a daily goal in the area of 1/3% to 0.5% per day, and that should eventually get you to 100%. The second item is using the Undiscovered road modification. There are mods for this game which will change the road colors for undiscovered roads to red and discovered roads to gray. I personally like this one because the red for the undiscovered roads really stands out on the map. Without this mod, it is increasingly difficult to complete this achievement. One additional note I will say is that more than likely you will get to 99.99% or 99.98% and think that you've discovered everything on the map. This is what happened to me, and by reading on the internet, I would say this is what happened to most people. At this point, you're going to need to go back to your map and zoom in and scroll throughout the map for a tiny red sliver that you might have missed. This is where the mod that paints the undiscovered roads red is very helpful. The third item is divide and conquer by country or region. When looking at the entire map, getting to 100% will seem very daunting, but if you break it down by country or regions, it is a little less discouraging. I personally started with the islands, the UK, Sardinia, Corsica, and Sicily. From there, you can do the Spain and Portugal region, then you could focus on Italy, and then the Scandinavia region. But you can really do this any way you want, but focusing by country or region does seem to help. The fourth item is be aware of game updates that include city or road reskins. This will undiscover previously discovered portions, so you want to be aware of game updates that feature reskinning or redoing of cities. The fifth and final item for this video is being aware of interchanges. This is key for the DLC maps, as developers have broke up the interchange ramps into many segments as compared to the base game, where it seems that interchanges are one big segment, so that if you drive through any one part, the whole interchange is discovered. For the multi-segment interchanges, I recommend that you come up with a plan to discover all paths in one attempt, along with which direction you want to leave after that. This way you can go forwards and backwards on the ramps in a predetermined pattern to discover all paths, and then go on your way to the next area to discover. That is all the tips and tricks I have for this video. If you like these kind of videos, please press that thumbs up button. If you have any tips or tricks or questions, please leave a comment below, and please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.